what's up everybody? This is Silos with Team Nimbus. Here to show you my deck profile on King Piccolo. Love this deck. So much fun. Been on it since day one. And we'll keep playing it until all of the stuff get banned. Let's just review the leader real quick. King Piccolo is unawakened. When you swing, place a Demon Clan or Namekian on your life face up. Then grab a card from your life. Awaken when you're at 2 or less. Or you have 2 cards, Demon Clan or Namekian, face up on your life. You get to draw 3. Place the top card of your deck into your life. Then his awakened side, when he attacks, you can choose up to 3 cards from your hand, Namekian or Demon Clan. Place them face up on your life and grab that same amount of cards. His activate battle once per turn. He lets you combo with a Namekian or Demon Clan from your life into your combo area. Just note that you do have to have a Namekian or Demon Clan in your life before you can activate his activate battle. So you have to have one of those. So let's go ahead and jump into the core of the deck. Starting off, best red unison. When your opponent activates a counter, you pop a card 15k or less. It's +1, draw 1 card. And then the -2 is so helpful in this deck. It actually comes out in this deck a lot. You can literally wipe stuff 40k and below or 20k and below. It depends on how you do it, but you can like wipe like pretty much the whole board. You could wipe up a whole secret rare if they have a secret rare, and you bring out your homies. And we'll get that into the later video. Let's go ahead and talk about the Demon Clan homies. We got Piano at 4, great card. You play him every time you play something on the top of your life. Either could be from your hand or from your deck. You get to draw 1 card. That's a once per turn. And then if he's KO'd by a skill, you can bring him back into the field by flipping 1 card from your life face down. And he gets played, but his skills are negated for the turn. Next up, we have Symbol, Reign of Terror at 4. Obviously, when he gets comboed from his life, gets played. He lets you add more markers onto your unison, and he lets you draw cards. Next, we have Tambourine, Reign of Terror. This guy right here, this guy's the MVP. He has unique, unfortunately, but who cares? That does not matter, because this man, he'll be swinging for 40k. 20 if you don't have the right combo, but most of the times you want him to be swinging for 40k. Next up, we have the main homie. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to homie Drum. Hashtag bring back Drum to 4. Drum, solid card. He's a barrier blocker, and he minuses 10 when he comes into play. Next up, we have King Piccolo, Dragon Ball Obsession. He's a solid searcher. If you have a bad hand, he helps you search out one of your Demon Clan. You look at top 5, or you can grab up to a Unison with a specified cost of 2, or any Demon Clan or Namekian 4 or less. So, really solid searcher. But you need him because you evolve him on top of King Piccolo, Time to Fight. Him and him paired together. Tambourine and King Piccolo paired together. That's how you get your 40k beat stick. This guy, he evolves on top. He searches up one of your Demon Clans or Namekians 4 or less, so you can grab your Chubby Negate, or you can grab New Ruler. And plus, he gives one of your Demon Clans 20k. This is a auto once per turn. It's when he swings or when he's played. So once he's in the field, don't want to swing with him that turn that he's summoned. I want to just keep him alive. And then the next turn, I'll swing with him if I'm trying to be like very aggressive and trying to put a lot of pressure. So that way I can get the 20k onto one of my Demon Clans. Sometimes I'll even give it to Piano and just start swinging with Piano, because this guy is he has to get some blood too. Next up, we have Piccolo Jr., the King Scion, free negate. He has unique double strike blocker, just a solid card. Helps you save your unison a lot of the times, allows you to put pressure, allows you to have an extra blocker on the field. Plus, he's just a 10k combo if you're comboing from your life and you don't have to pay the cost. You just combo with him, and that's just a 10k that you get for free. That's also helpful. Or, you know, if you already have one on the field and you have another one in your hand, you can still activate the effect as long as it's not in the same turn. So, really solid card. Next up, the homie New Ruler. Really solid card. Double strike, always is 20k because of his permanent, and they can't activate blocker to block his attack. You can play him and then evolve him on top of him, and then you can evolve him again on top of him. So you can have like 2 Demon Clan cards with like 20k plus power. Really ugly. Just a really solid card to have. And also he's one of your targets for your unison to -2. Since he's naturally a 20k, you just -2 and you choose him as a target, and now he's a target to blow up the field 20k or less, which is really cool. King Piccolo, first step to revival, really solid card. I would definitely bump it up to 2. The activate main is just also very helpful because you can pitch it from your graveyard into your warp and give one of your demon clans or Namekians 5k for the turn. So you could give Tambourine another 5k, you could give Drum another 5k, you could give any of your cards just another 5k, and it's just really helpful to have. Plus he lets you combo with something from your life when you're comboing from the hand. So you combo from the hand, or when you combo from anywhere, sorry. Just combo, and then if you have a demon clan in your life, just straight combo with it without tarnishing your activate battle, and then you can activate your activate battle on top of that, and now you have 2 cards coming out for free. Well, not for free, for 1 and 1 life. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Next up, super combos. We have Dependable Warrior Piccolo. Solid super combo because he's searchable. He's searchable off of your 4-drop, off of your Dragon Ball Obsession. You'll always see him because you're drawing so many cards. So really just solid super combo to have. Next up we have Whis, Celestial Moderator. Super combo. I like having the one of because it minuses 10 for the battle. And it's just a free 10k. So really like the card, really solid. A lot of people just play it for the dependable, but I like the Whis just because he's helpful in a lot of situations. Next up we have Yamcha Merciless Barrage. Standard counterplay for red. I play him at 2. You're always going to see him, he's always going to pop up. You're drawing so many cards throughout your whole deck. You're cycling through it that he'll pop up and he'll be live, and you could stop some of those threats your opponent is playing. Next up we have Son Goku Divine Presence. Really solid card. I would definitely bump up the ratio to 3 of, just because right now this is like red's best card. The fact that you get a deflect dual attack and he can't be removed and you're swinging for 30k, it's like really good card. So definitely would bump this up to 3. SSB Kaioken, Son Goku, Concentrated Destruction, your barrier removal, or just board wipe removal, 20k or less you KO, or minus 25 ignoring barrier, but you have to pitch him to the drop. Just a really solid card to have, just to get rid of some pesky cards. Then we have Broly Crown Retribution. So many floodgates right now. He just helps you just to able to see your opponent's hand, rip away one of those floodgates, rip away a super combo. Just really helpful for red. SS4 Bardock, Fighting Against Fate, one of your finishers. Really strong cards. Not much else to say about it, but you know, just solid card. Then we have one Koitsukai, Mechanical Courage. This I play because I'm a gambler at heart. Sometimes I want to gamble. Sometimes I haven't seen my secret rare and I have this guy in my hand and I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna gamble it away. Hopefully we pull that secret rare. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's just helpful just because it helps me cycle through my deck some more, and it helps my opponent play those floodgates. If not, they're gonna warp 2, which is really good. Next up, our secret rare, Radiant Saiyans. It's a 0 cost, 10k combo. It's removal of I think it's 4 or less, or no, not 4 or less. Choose up to 4 cards on your opponent's side. So 4 cards to remove off of your opponent's. Obviously it does ignore barrier, but that's fine. And it's also a double strike critical. So if you see him or you see her early, you play this, you get super aggressive, you bring it out, and then you have a 40k double strike crit. That's gonna hurt. Next up we have King Piccolo, Evil Dictator. Honestly, I would honestly remove this card completely or bring it down to a 1. I barely use it. I barely play it. I would bring it down to 0, add another Divine Presence, add another King Piccolo First Step to Revival. It's been helpful here and there, but most of the times your opponents are going to be KOing your Demon Clans. So it's really going to be hard to get them out unless you have like enough energy to do the whole King Piccolo time to fight, give it to Tambourine, get your both swings off the Tambourine, and then KO the Tambourine to bring the Evil Dictator out. But that's like once in a blue moon, so definitely would completely remove this guy out of the deck. Next up are extra cards. We have Testing the Opposition. Really solid negate. When you're at 5 or less, you can play it for free by taking a life, bring out a blocker. Really good to have. Next up we have Wolfang Fist. It plays for free when you have your Unison out. You ignore barrier, it's a -15. You don't negate the attack, but that's perfectly fine because most of the times you will be able to out combo. And you can also do it to the leader. So if their leader's trying to do something, you know, or they're trying to go all the way with their leader, you Wolfang Fist. Now they have to use that extra combo, and you can give yourself a little leeway. Next up we have Violent Rays. Solid counter for red. The thing is, I would definitely bump it down to 2, and I would add Universe 12, Universe 11. It's the weird red alien guy. He's basically a denial of hope, but he plays himself. But since there's a lot of floodgates, having that guy is way much more helpful. And definitely would, yeah, you'll see the Violent Rays. Like, the Violent Rays will always pop up. With this deck, you're drawing so much, you'll always guarantee the cards that you need to see. Last but not least, 1 Frieza's Death Ball. Really great, solid card. Helpful when you're going for game or when you need that extra defense. When you're going for game, you minus the leader by 10, plus you're giving plus 15. It just puts the opponent in a very tight spot where they're just like, oh snap, do I have enough combo? So really good card. And with that, that's my deck profile for King Piccolo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be back making some more videos and making some more content. Alright guys, catch you guys later.